Well, the Russian invasion has changed the way many Germans view their military and the country's security. During the Cold War, Germany was on the front line between East and West and boasted a much larger military. National service was compulsory for all males, but that was abolished more than 10 years ago. Now, some Germans believe the country could be under threat again and are stepping up to train as reservists in the German army.
Marching in step to the shooting range. They may look like pros, but for Anna-Selin Dreher, it's all new. The clerk for logistics management is training to become a reservist here at the Clausewitz barracks in northern Germany.
It's quite exciting to actually hold a weapon. I had never shot a rifle before, and so I was quite nervous. However, we were very well prepared. We did quite a few dry runs so that we'd be ready.
And they're not just trained to shoot, but also given medical training and taught military law. Among the 61 recruits, public service employees, engineers and electricians. Average age, 37. They're deemed highly motivated and will later be used in homeland security. For the head of Lower Saxony's State Command, these recruits are welcome reinforcements. After decades of specializing in missions abroad, the German armed forces are now turning their focus on national and collective defense again.
We need to master the use of combined arms again. We also need to handle Germany's responsibility as a hub. If reinforcements on behalf of the NATO alliance are sent to Germany in order to be deployed to another country, then the Bundeswehr has to carry out those services as part of the so-called host nation support. Those are duties that we have not been attending to quite so closely. However, they're now gaining in importance again, and because of that, forces have to be trained, just like these reservists here today.
For a long time, Germans weren't too interested in their military. In fact, many viewed it rather skeptically. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has changed that and increased the importance of the Bundeswehr, as well as the motivation of these future reservists.
At first, I really was a bit scared. I was like, do I still really want to do this? But I'm increasingly convinced that our freedom and democracy are extremely deserving of protection, and I can do my part here.
Dreher and the others will do 18 days training in total, squeezing it in around their normal jobs. But once it's over, they will be ready to defend their country if the worst comes to the worst.